Hello, everybody. How's it going? How y'all doing? Hope you're having a good one. I'm gonna lower this a little bit. There we go. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Uh, Good, I guess, long weekend as far as streams go, because we didn't have a stream on Friday. In part, I didn't want to stream because a new patch, big patch, came out, and I figured there was gonna be issues with it. Which, as far as I know, at best they maybe released one health fix. They haven't released a ton, so it looked pretty good. Um, but um, yeah, I also had like a little bit of a health scare and stuff, so it worked out that I said I wasn't gonna stream because I spent a lot of the weekend resting. But everything's fine. No need to worry about it. Just like a yeah. I think it may have just been a panic attack, and I've never had one, so I didn't know what that was. And I thought it was something else. I don't know. It was weird. Um, but yeah, doing alright. I've got my freaking Death Stranding 2 Platinum today. Very happy with that. Very not happy with the last thing I had to do to get it, because it's like you obviously have to get full connection on every single person, right? And the last one I was missing requires you to do a delivery that has a limit of 50 minutes. Like if you don't do it within 50 minutes, you lose. So as you can expect, it's a fucking long one. And it's difficult, and it requires planning and prepping and all that. Thankfully, I did most of the prepping beforehand, if not pretty much all of it. Uh, but uh, I just fucked up. So, like, I had a plan, and if I had stuck to the plan, I would have done it very easily first try. But then I decided to make a small adjustment to make something slightly easier, even though I ended up with like 10 minutes to spare, and then on the second try with like almost 13 minutes to spare. That's how well prepared ahead of time I was. uh, that I ended up bonking into something when I deviated from my main plan. Fucked up a lot of the cargo I had, and I had to reset and spend another like 40 minutes doing that thing and trying really hard not to fuck up. And I didn't, thankfully, or I would have lost my actual mind. But yeah, that was intense. Without putting the amount of effort into 100% that I had already put in before that, I imagine a lot of people would fucking struggle with that one. Thankfully, I was 180 hours into the game, so you know, I was pretty good. Pretty prepared. I knew the map by heart. um, so yeah. But yeah, God, I Death Stranding 2. I want to replay it again. But here's the thing. The first game, you get so many deliveries. As soon as you unlock a new place, you basically get most, if not all, of the deliveries that you can send from or to that place, I think. At least most of them. That's not the case with 2, and I think it was deliberate as like a pacing thing. So if you want to grind to get everything to 5 stars, you're gonna have to do like the same repeated thing multiple times, which is not ideal and not particularly great. So it feels like it's pushing you like, yeah, you can do a few, get some upgrades and whatever, but you know, once you finish those few ones we handed you, just keep moving along with the story. And I was like, fuck no. I will find every piece of lost cargo, every share locker, and I will find everything that I can take everywhere. And if I have to do repeats, so fucking help me God, I'll do repeats. But I'm getting everything 5 stars before moving to the next story bit. And that's why it took me like 180 hours to finish the game. Like at the end, I was literally trying to do every single delivery on max rank. So like depending on what difficulty you're on, if you do deliveries perfect, you get like legend delivery or legend of legends, or if you're on brutal, legend of legends, which is what I was. So I was getting the triple S on everything. And there's hundreds of deliveries that you have to do perfectly at least once to get that. So yeah, I was just after finishing, I did so many of those to places that were already 5 stars multiple times. Uh, and you basically get nothing other than the mark that you did that delivery perfect. And I was like, it makes sense. The game really does fucking want you to just do the fucking story, and then you can fuck around. um, but I didn't. So I'm very intrigued about doing a run where I actually go mainly through the story. And this should be very interesting. But yeah, so mostly done with that. There's less than 50 deliveries that I have to make perfectly to like fully 100% complete it, even though I have the platinum. But I do want to do that just for posterity. And like build a couple things that you have to build in specific locations. That's as much as I'll say, I guess. Uh, but yeah, fucking love that game. So good. Um, Game of the Year, Expedition Smash Edition. That's not close. Not for me, at least. It was close for a while until like halfway through the game, and then I was like, no, you know what? No, this is just too much fun. uh, like I put 180 hours into this fucking game, and I want to play it again. It's fucking good. Um, and it's so good that it's making me want, and I already installed Ground Zeroes, it's making me want to replay all of Metal Gear Solid 5. Because they share a good amount of the bones, and it never clicked with me that Death Stranding 1 also did. Even though like it's an open world, and Metal Gear Solid 5 is the only open world Metal Gear Solid game. But for some, I guess because how long it took from one game to the other, it never clicked for me. How many similar bones and architecture there was between them. And now I feel like if I go back to Metal Gear Solid 5, I'll appreciate it way more than I did when I first played it, which was after playing all the other ones and being like, I just want the story. I feel like I would appreciate the gameplay way more now. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my time. I'll still someday stream all of the Metal Gear games, but I'm waiting for the collection and all that shit to fully release and to work and or be modded to work. So it's gonna be a while. Um, but yeah. And again, we have Kingdom Hearts after Rogue Trader, and after that, probably either Witcher or Batman, and then probably the other one. I imagine it will be like Kingdom Hearts, then Batman, then Witcher. Unless Witcher 4 comes out and I have a better PC. But that's probably very far away from happening. So I imagine the longer I delay it, the more sense it will make to play through the 3 games and be closer to the release of the 4th one. And then I'll be able to probably stream it on the PC years from now. If I'm even streaming still. Okay, there we go. Music by OBS, Switch. Here we go, cool shit time. God, I love Rogue Trader too. So good. Um, but yeah, Game of the Year is decided for me. Basically, is the long and short of it. Uruk 5. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Yeah. Also, a while before this, and it took me like a fucking hour, I came in here, pressed C, went to archetypes, here, here, and I looked through every single common talent of whatever that I would want. And then I went to archetypes, in this case Overseer for my main character, and the ones I would like to have and blah blah blah. And I favorited all of them. So we can come here and just press star, and it will only show the ones I have interest in, which should make this way faster. And I did that for Abelard, Idira, myself, and Pascal. These two will eventually leave the party, so... And Abelard too, but I expect he will stay for a long time. He'll probably be the last one to go. Anywho, so this is the boy we pissed off, one of the navigators. So that's not cool, but oh well. Idira, I guess I want you here. There's less. Is it less people? And it's the same. It's one on either side, and then 5 in the middle and 1 behind there. Okay. And then myself also at the back. Argenta can come like here, hopefully kill this guy and then flank them or something, or maybe here. Pascal, kind of similar thing. And Heinrich's just stand behind them, I guess. And let's pray. Tides of time and space. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay. Holy shit, Pascal has so much movement. Since when? Wait, huh? How does he move 11 fucking steps? Has acceleration protocol. Oh, he gets 5 MP on the first round. And every successful melee gives him 2 for the next round. I completely forgot we got that. Cool. Two. Let's come here. Yeah, I can make it there. And can I cast this? So that's 6 people. So that's 6% damage, 12% armor or something. Oh no, 12% damage, 6% armor.
Advancing.
They cover Plasma Dead Boy. Hopefully lands. Oh my god, yes! That was a low chance too, so that's pretty fucking good. Where's the main boy here? Oh, we can analyze it.
Knows all, comprehends all.
Comprehends all. Fuck yeah. And let's lower the damage of this boy, I guess. Cool. Now, Idira. Uh-oh. What was this? This is Neo. Target gains intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower until the end of combat. Let's get that to Kronos. Let's give 4 warning to Abelard. Oh, the Bale is pretty bad, but oh well. And let's up these boys.
Unfortunate turn of fate.
He's almost dead. Cool. Hell yeah, block baby. Oh my lord. Dodging a shotgun.
Throne take you.
Kellogg's is not happy right now. He's getting fucking his ass kicked. Buff everyone's resolve. Kill yourself. Get over here. We're gonna use this. Gonna attack this fucker. And he's dead, cool. Oh, is this a once for combat thing? Does it count as an attack? I guess it does. I mean, I want to see it. I missed! Oh my goodness. Okay, burn.
What a satisfying demise.
Argenta, my beloved. Get over here. And oh. That looks like a very low chance to burn him. Burst fire, maybe? Hey, there we go. Heroic act, so we get extra shots and stuff. Noise. Oh my god, so close. Revel and Slaughter. Right. And then we'll learn slash this boy, and that's it, right? Explore the stations to find answers. I guess we got no other option. Ooh! Phylactery of Blood, a sealed vial engraved with the initials CTEO. CTEO, yo. You can take my blood to go. Keeper's Control Rod, a control rod in the shape of the rotary mechanism. Okay. Extra hit and crit chance. Oh wait, did I put it in cargo? I did not mean to. They should stop a revolver. Ooh. Huh. It's not bad. Maybe Avalar would like that? Along with a shield? Staff of House Orcelio. Castigating. Level 5. Enemies targeted by the Navigator powers suffer a negative 5 penalty to all their characteristics until the end of the Navigator's next turn. So this is a Navigator ability, which Navigator is what we're looking for. Clearly, it's going to be one of the companions. It's going to be a Navigator. But we won't be using them in this run. So, on that note, you're going to cargo. If I was, though, that's a very fucking good staff. Because I have used the Navigator before in my other run.
White. Bright, pure color. And it's all riddled with horrible veins that carry the poison of fear and pain throughout its body. Who are you? Why are you crying?
If the witch is talking about the enemies of humanity who set upon this abode of noble navigators, then our weapons will soon dispel their wicked misery.
Oh boy. Okay. Where's this? The elevator's power is out. Okay. Looks like we have to go through
Nothing's
here.
impossible for this old officer.
Old officer. A servant. This is how the Materium responds to the power of those who have dominion over the warp. Psychers or navigators. Mumbles incoherently, okay. Oh. Most of these unfortunate souls took their own lives by slicing their guts wide open? Oh. Not cool. Secret loot. Frag grenade. Ripper out a pistol. Rate of fire 8! Jesus Christ. So that's 24 damage if all of them hit. Although the recoil is pretty wild. The range is not amazing. The max ammo is 2 bursts. Interesting. Oh wait! Oh, auto pistol, not laser pistol. For some reason I thought it was laser. Oh, it can over-penetrate. That's so interesting. So it's 8 shots that could, like, if there's people standing right behind each other, you just, like, Swiss cheese them. That's very interesting. That's something I'll use, I don't think. But cool. Mutated flesh sample. A flesh sample with numerous outgrowths covered in a mesh of bluish black veins. Sure, I'll take it. Also, I did find something I wanted to equip on someone, huh? Oh, yes, this. Hit chance. Do you have something? What the fuck do you have? 5% crit chance. No, I would rather you have extra chance to hit, I think. Yeah. She can have this. Cool. Gah! Protect the child! Oh boy. Protect the child! Oh. Also, what is... Oh my god, what's that? Mutant traitor? Look at his arm! What the fuck? I was like, wait, is he eating someone? I'm sure as shit was. Oh my god, look at that leg. That hand. Oh my god, they're all... It's so cool that they're all differently mutated. Like, there's no repeats. These ones are close, but not that close. Cool. God, I love this game. Okay. So, how do we deal with this? Argenta over there. You can take over here. Minrix can go there. Abelard. I'll probably send him to kill that guy and then move back and charge or something. Myself can go over there, and Idira can go there. Perfect. Oh, Argenta can already move here and buy him a bunch of them? Oh wait, I'm doing that wrong. There we go. Perfect. So move here, burn a ton of them. That one's dead, that one's dead. This one's not dead. Then I can one more and burn here. Friggin' dope.
I'll do it.
I can make her dash to
Faith
take
without
cover.
deeds is worthless.
Revel in Slaughter. To lose her debuff from run and gun. And I can cast this, and it's gonna give me a ton of this because I hit a bunch of different people. And that was cool. Argenta is very strong. Um, yeah. Okay, let me move here. I'll melee this guy, since I have so much movement. I got the Sumis. Oh, that's very bad. Oh, well, let's use this and fuck with all your weapons. And let's use this and get some armor. Hope that helps. At least these two will die.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Oh, there's another fucker here? I didn't see him. God damn it.
Follow my lead. Row!
I must not falter.
Oh, they're melee at least. Nice dodge. I remember. Okay, move over there and charge. Get extra damage. And slash that boy. Good.
Weapon at the ready.
Not idea, are you fuck? Leave her alone! Oh. Um. Okay, let's try this. See what happens. Shoot some fireballs. Okay, they all missed him and that guy. Sure. I wonder if there's a way. Sure, let's do it that way. Okay, don't hit that guy, but at least we killed that other one. Let's buff Abelard. Big stone arms. And that's good. Hiking! How you doing, you cutie? Hope you had a good weekend. How was, did you play more Kingdom Hearts 2? Hope you had a blast. Rebel Yell, baby! Oh my god, 42 damage. I did see, when I mentioned that I looked over the abilities they can get, there is an ability that makes it so if you overkill an enemy, the extra damage you do jumps to someone else. That's closest. I don't know if there's a limit, like they have to be a certain distance close for it to work. But I'm definitely getting that on Adira, because this cream does a fuck ton of damage. That just dealt 42. How the fuck does it even... 35 to 54? It wasn't even a below an above average damage roll. Just gotta work on decompressing. I was going to play more, but I want to rest my ass from the screen. Yeah, that's good. That's very valid. Let's buff her. And let's buff
But of
Kronos.
course,
Hovelard! Go and sword enemy this fucker. Actually, can I kill him with the shield? I can't! With the extra damage from this. Yes, baby! And then I can get over here. And I did not equip it, damn it. Okay, okay, okay. It's taunt. So hopefully he fucks with me and not with Argenta. Speaking of, she can dash and brrr. I said, and burn. Hey, there we go. There's only one guy left. Oh, it's the one. No, it's not. Wait, what the fuck? Huh? Oh! He's right next to me. Axe to the face. He's dead. Hope all is well with you. I had a good weekend. Got my tattoo on Saturday and hung out with my best friend on Sunday. Nice! Oh, you got the tattoo? Ooh, how did it come out? You love it? Hell yeah. Hope you do. I hope you had a great time with your friend. I'm good. I got the platinum for Death Stranding 2 today. Very happy with that. Very excited. Great stuff. Uh, meteorite chunk. Ooh. Came out so nice. Nice! Hell yeah. And um and otherwise I mostly rested throughout the week because I had a bit of a health scare, but I'm fine. Uh so eh, I've been good. Intercepted conversation between security officers. Tremendous honor. Yes, yes, but this promotion will transfer the entire squad to the child's personal guard. By the God Emperor, well, you are a strapping lad. You will probably make it for for a cycle or three. It has sworn down better men than me. What even is the point if your brain turns into mush? I may rip out my eyes like Amos did. At best, I'll just go bonkers like that little shit stain that kept stealing our Iho. Or lol? Yeah, thank you. Oh, what happened to that one? Threw himself out of a depressurized chamber because some voices told him to. Calm down. Keeper Felix said the squad will not have to serve the child for long. He even gave us a little leeway. Oh, uh, like that fish-eyed. Be quiet. He might hear you. Well, you know what I mean. He almost busted our heads because someone forgot to check the catering unit. We haven't let in a single outsider in over 10 years, but Keeper Theobald keeps finding things to fret over. Imagine the shrieking if he finds out Keeper Felek, so the guy we just killed, didn't make us inspect the hangar after Lord Winterscale's most recent visit. Ooh! Thrown for bed! I tried to steer clear of the squabbles among the highborn. Some of Keeper Felix' orders made little sense, like the last time he commanded that we cut off communications with Rykat Menoris for a while. Why would he do that? It looks like he grew tired of Winterscale's Scion's visits. Well, it's always a pleasure to aid Keeper Felek. That's right. If the Highborn have grown tired of each other, let them deal with it. Interesting. I'll keep that for now. The library is full of treatises and by the most distinguished scholars of the Imperium, from the Astra Militarum Tactics to Adeptus Mechanicus generators or genitors. More loot. Ooh, Navigator flesh sample. Ooh. Okay.
About those folk from the lower decks. I think the enforcers went overboard. You can't keep people ground down all the time. Even if they don't kick up a fuss, they'll definitely go crazy.
Since when have you taken any interest in my work, Adira?
Oh,
I was operating under a charter that was passed many years ago and approved by Lady Theodora. I don't suppose you would dispute her judgment.
wow. Okay. What is this I found? Pontius Siphius Gelasius on the training of worthy servants at the court of the Navis Nobilitae. A good major domo attempts to nurture only the finest of flowers in the garden that is their master's life. Therefore, new seeds for the garden must be weeded out with the utmost care, so that the garden's trees may yield the sweetest fruit. The lessons below will help you separate your precious seeds from the bile thorns to cultivate the perfect garden for any lady navigator. Lesson 1. A faithful servant always makes sure their mistress's room and garments are clean. Lesson 2. A faithful servant will never offer their mistress the same dress presented earlier in the cycle. Okay. Lesson 3. A faithful servant offers their mistress a glass of fresh water upon waking. Lesson 4. A faithful servant tastes each dish and every drink before serving it to their mistress. Lesson 5. A faithful servant will have mastered the art of styling their mistress's hair. The total time that 5 servants can spend on arranging their mistress's coiffure? I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce that. Should not exceed 3 revolutions of the chronometer. Jesus Christ. Lesson 6. A faithful servant lives for their mistress and gladly gives their life for her as well. Lesson 7. A faithful servant, and it keeps going. Wow, okay. Um, sure. Data crypt H40KO. Okay. Lord Imperium. Statue by the famous Calixian sculptor and chronicler Zacharias Bernon, the 23rd year of this millennium. Original. It looks pretty cool. More loot. Oh, there's some people there. Another traitor! Protect the child! Protect the child! She's got a knife! Oh. I killed her instantly. Oops. Another chip, or data crypt. A deep cut extends across the mutant's throat, and a holy aquila has been carved into their forehead. Traitors are often executed in this way.
The opportunity.
Okay. Something very weird is happening here. Get that loot. Loot that, buddy. Ooh, a long laser. Sniper rifle laser. Or laser sniper rifle? There we go. That's how sentences work. Additional hit chance 25% and dodge reduction 30. Holy shit. I guess because lasers are basically hit scan. uh I don't know. Let me see. Good armor penetration, pretty good damage. Rate of fire. Range is great. Max ammo is pretty fucking good. It's good versus people out behind cover and shit. That's pretty good. I'll keep it for now. Oh! Research notes of Navis Laboratorum Custodian Fortunata Orselio. So Orselio was the last name of that Philip guy who was one of the heads, one of the noblemen. So I guess Orselio is just the last name of the house. Part 13. Keeper Theobald, that was mentioned before, graciously agreed to provide samples of his skin growth so we could study the influence of the rebellious immaterium on the flesh of the Navis nobility. Just as we thought, navigators are positively resistant to the relentless currents of the warp. The God Emperor truly does shield some people against corruption and misery, but let us get back to the study of mortal flesh. Another servant will be carried in shortly. I must ready the organ extraction equipment. Oh my god. Doesn't sound like a happy time. Adamantine dust and black water. This was the worst idea that could ever have entered my mind. God Emperor be praised, I am lucky to still have my head on my shoulders after this reckless experiment. Nevertheless, we did make an important discovery. The adamantine seems to protect the frail flesh of the lowborn to a degree. Having said that, not even the macerator can handle its temper, so we should probably introduce a more complex compound into the formula. All of the data related to the experiment were recorded to data crypt K04OH. I will get back to them later once I am done with experiment H41OK. Have I mentioned that the chunk of meteorite found by the keeper's phallic subject is completely useless? Although its shining granules could be used to make new paints for the child. Yes, I think I'm going to do exactly that. Okay, so we're gonna need these pieces for something. This is one of the things I'm gonna have to remember. So let's put it here. God damn it. Here. And we have the chips. They said the meteorite chunk was useless, so I'm gonna put it here for now. Meteorite flesh, navigator flesh. And I think that's it for now. Smooth the rest up so it's not confusing. Find anything else that would be useful there, we can figure that out then. Another note. Oh, this one's short. Rough, bloody sketch. A crumpled sheet of paper with a drawing of a tall woman and a dark-eyed monster, painted with flesh blood, or fresh blood. Oh no. I can't get rid of it if I grab it. I kinda want it. So let's leave it there for now. Awaken the cogitator spirit. Ooh! The computer's screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the secret mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony, still suffering or refusing to perish. The tech priest's box systems emit a binary thrill, and his mechandrites start furiously lashing at the air. I am recording blasphemy. The person found guilty of such cruelty to a noble mechanism must be sentenced to immediate destruction. Awaken the computer. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. The cracked screen of the secret engine flickers. The computer's insides emit creaks and groans, and the LEDs oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the computer systems. Call Rykat miners for help. Oh, so apparently it won't work, but it's not because of the computer. There's something wrong with the station. Examine the log. Oh boy, this is gonna be a lot. Let's see this. This is Officer A282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower levels. Chambers A to D are underpowered. Tech priest crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding. Requesting back. He is interrupted by shouting. The recording ends. Officer H123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. Oh my god. So the houses, that section of the ship exploded and everyone got sucked into space. Whoops! We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause is officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Oh my lord. The senior station's officers, this is the captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winter Scale Scion for help, but something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure if it was even sent in the first place. A rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. Hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. So these are all the heretics from the planet, from Rykat Minoris. They came here, infiltrated this place, sabotaged it, is my guess. There's a solution for Unity. Oh no. Hi Doubleberg, how you doing? Examine recent entries. The servants close to the child have started butchering one another again. Another came from above to have their remains reprocessed. The negotiations with the Winter Guilds were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 days. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. Docking log. Identity confirmed. Regent Aronto Orselio. Date of visit classified. Reason classified. Date of departure classified. Huh. Log is almost completely corrupted. Life support logs? Warning, damage in technical compartments A12, B3, D8, and H24 detected. Warning, living quarters L10, L16, L28 depressurized. Warning, unable to access the station's docking system. Warning, energy regulation system unknown error. Oh no, the station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation of the facility is advised. Warning. The imminent demise of this video station of this Boyd station is affirmed. The damage to its core infrastructure has reached critical mass, at which point further degradation has commenced is a cascading configuration. Oh boy. Required access level security captain or above. Current access security senior security officer. Yeah, let's hack it to get access to the encrypted logs. You easily bypass the restrictions imposed on the secret machine. The computer's overload processors whir unhappily. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands having been embedded on the machine spirit's consciousness now flirts across the screen in a single creepy line. Child delete picked flow disable access code annual annul station controls delete active shuttle selfless drug purge command log. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so tired of this fucking bot. Um Exploring the archives for a while longer yields a surviving excerpt from the guard captain's report mentioning that the security system had recently been reconfigured without his knowledge. His comments his comment reads, only the keepers of the station have access to the life support systems, but Keeper Theobald had not left the child's side, and neither had I. Could be that. Oh. Data on the station's navigators. So we have Felix Orselio. He's in the main hall. He's fucking dead. My bad. I'm gonna say whoopsie on that one. Theobald Orselio in the upper chambers, alive. Calamira, also in the upper chambers, fucking dead. Alexius, on the lower levels, way dead. Rasmus, location unknown, but still fucking dead. The child location, upper chambers, biometric parameters, rapid heartbeat, elevated body temperature, stress level exceeds the permissible limits, status, unknown error. Attention, calming procedures advised. Attention, upper chambers inaccessible. Error, the main elevator mechanism is not powered. Error, the control rod is not present. If the rod has been misplaced, immediately contact the station keeper or the Navis Laboratorum custodian. We don't have the rod from the guy we killed. Clearly, hey. Half of them, more than half of them were already dead before I got here. So don't put it on me. This is the cultists and the mutants. Main elevator controls. Activate the elevator. Processing quarry. Confirmed. Return, switch to main chamber controls. Open all doors in the level. Oh! The computer screen goes dark as if the machine spirits had fled their mechanical casket. But your assumption is incorrect, as it fills with static just a few moments later. You can barely make out an inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing symbols. Warning, data corrupted, processing, error, 11101101100110001 is required. The spirits of this sacred machine require special purification rituals in order to restore utilization of the lingua more familiar to the citizens of the Imperium requesting access to the device. I actually never had Pascal here for this. Go ahead. Pascal's fingers drum out a resonant crescendo on the control panel as his mechandrites remove the metal cover and the data cord slides into the machine's innards. The computer's body starts crackling with electrical impulses, and the tech priest nods with satisfaction. A few minutes later, Pascal raises his hands above the machine, chants a brief litany only he can understand, and pushes the surviving stump of one of the levers. My humble prayers have satisfied this machine's requirement. Ooh, main hall. The Negotiator takes a few minutes to gather the data. According to the report, this door has already been opened. Library. Already opened. Adjacent compartment. What you're trying to open is depressurized. Technical areas. The protocol has been executed. The passage has been opened. Guard room. Already opened. Laboratory. Oh! Oh, it's gonna be that big door? Ooh. Hehe. Okay, step away from the computer. Cool shit. Let's open this.
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
We clear this. There's a body. Oh, a Martian sword. Cool. Is this better than the one Noveler has? Probably not. Novel silk gloves. Bonus to persuasion. Actually, who's the better persuader here? Not me, that's for sure. I think it ironically might be Pascal. I love how the robot boy, who is like, let's do this thing together, constantly, and has zero emotions, is the most persuasive out of all of us. It's very funny. Okay. In fairness, I could get the thing that he has that makes me use intelligence instead of fellowship for persuasion and commerce and coercion. I probably want to, but I haven't used it yet because I have too many other things. Of course, because who could deny the flawless digital charisma? Ooh! Grants willpower bonus to lore? Lore warp? Oh, cool. So I by far have the best lore warp. So this makes it 82. When the Oh, yeah, I have no use for this. Huh? Why did I have this? No one uses this. Okay, well, sure. um Heresy has found its way into the halls of this esteemed house. It is a black what? It is a black day for the Navis nobility. Yeah, this freezing thing means that there's some void fuckery happening. I guess with that body. Okay, what's up here? Awareness text succeeded. This loot. Talisman of changing ways? This is my heretic shit. Wow. biogel, black water, and an unidentified acid. Okay, what is this? Psi crystal. Shimmering crystal that emits a what? A ghostly light. Flesh sample. Where's this? The caustic stench of reagents sears your nostrils and broken glass crunches underfoot. Somebody wanted to destroy the laboratory or find something. The last chip! The K04OH. Okay. Synthetic amniotic fluid pools across the floor. Barely discernible traces stretch to the side opposite the entrance. Oh boy. Part 12! More and more servants are being influenced by the Immaterium, and it has nothing to do with the child's most frequent tantrums. We've discovered that the corrupted flesh of the mutated reacts most unusually to the crystals we purchased from the Winterscale dynasty. The corrupted flesh and the crystals. So this is the mutated flesh. These are crystals, okay? Actually, let's put them here, like, together. I strongly recommend finely grinding the reagent to catalyze the reaction. Do not use acid under any circumstances. Trust me, you will not like having to tend to the burns of the next dozen turns in a row. This calls for something more basic. Oh, and one more thing. With basic. So is this water? I can't read, but if it... Oh. Black water. Yeah, that should be basic. Uh... Um... Oh, and one more thing. The tech priest blessed the data crypt H41OK for the calculated number of chronoturns, which means it is no longer necessary to remain near the device while waiting for the reaction to start. So if I use all of these, something should happen? The data crypt H40KO malfunctioned over the course of our research. I should remind the technomads to deliver the secret mechanism into Magus Diotius' capable hands. I had to move my car for trash day tomorrow? Oh my goodness. What is this? Another journal. Oh my god, this is becoming a mess. Okay, let me move this further down. Let's put the ingredients here. This one allegedly is worthless, they said, at least on the 13th one. So let's put all the shit right here. So what does this say? Experimental section. The child's influence on the psycho-emotional state of various representatives of the Imperium. Access level or Celio T prime. Experiment H4545-1. Lowborn, male. Test subjects exhibit signs of acute stress. The majority perished of bloodloss within a day of being placed in the laboratory chamber due to the inability to hold the discharge of ocular secretions, tears, and the body's subsequent replacement of these secretions with the connective tissue of its internal environment. The individuals with the greatest resistance to the sacred child's resonance died several chronoturns later. Extensive wounds in the abdomen, presumably inflicted by a jagged piece of metal. Death was caused by strangulation with the subject's own intestines. Okay, the subject's final shouts exhibited concerns over abdominal tentacles and void worms, hallucinations prescribed to their own internal organs. Lowborn female. The test subjects died within an hour of entering the laboratory adjacent to the child's chambers. Most had their tongues bitten off or their jaws badly dislocated. Some test subjects lacked the physical strength to separate it from the rest of the skull. Cause of death, severe head injuries caused by impacting the walls or the floor. Oh my god. So whatever the fuck this child upstairs has is very fucked up. And it keeps fucking with everyone near them. Experiment 3. Subgroup. A paralyzed patient who lost the ability to speak due to the shock caused by a manufacturing incident. Male. The subject noted a tingling sensation in the deteriorated tissue. During Regent Aronto Orcelius' visit of the child, the test subject smiled and started humming, most likely trying to carry some plebeian tune, and then attempted to address the servant who brought him food. A lengthy conversation was prohibitive due to the servant's lack of a tongue. Okay, so that one's alive, apparently. A defective offspring of Lord P. Orselio, pronounced unfit for studying the high art of navigation, owing to the mutation of tissues required for installation of the obligatory augmentation that merge one's consciousness with the vessel. Additionally, they display an overall feebleness of mind. Female. The test subjects mirrored the child's actions for 3 days. On the fourth, the child became upset after hearing the news about the untimely demise of Amos Cantarelli, an officer of her personal guard. As a result, one of the test subjects peeled away several layers of tissue from her face and died from the resulting massive heart attack. The last surviving test subject was executed for attempting to contact the child. What the shit? Just a little bit fucked up. Adamantine! Ooh! Interesting. Let's put it like here. Uh, transducer, remake the control rod. I do have a control rod already. So tissue flask. Did I save? I'll save again. So we have this mutated thing, dimension from Heretics. The crypt connector would be this one. The catalyst flask would be black water. And I think they said we have to crush the crystal?
Empyrean
Oh god.
guides my gaze.
Oh, that scared me. Fuck my life. Crystal dust. Let's try putting this and see what happens. Activate the device. Oh! I don't think that was what we had to do. They said more basic, so I guess it was the biogel instead of the water? Whoops. Let's try that again. So this one, it was H41, okay. Let's process this thing. Collect it. So let's put it in the biogel. And now this. Okay, that worked. Oh my god. Adaptive antidote. Grants immunity to toxic damage and inflicts -10 penalty to toughness until the end of combat. Interesting. Wait, where the fuck is the rest of my loot? Oh, for some reason it moved here. Let's put it like there. Okay. So, and then there was another one here. Samples of his skin, so the navigator skin. It's this one. to the currents of the warp. Shield, misery, blah blah blah. The Mountain Dusk and Blackwater. Aha. I got lost. This was the worst idea that could have entered my mind. Got him to reprise. I'm lucky to still have my head on my shoulders after this reckless experiment. Nevertheless, we did make an important discovery. The Mountain seems to protect the frail flesh of the lowborn to a degree. So this one uses this. Okay. So let me say, let's crush the meteorite, I guess. And before trying that other one, since they said it might be risky, I want to try having the regular flesh with the 40 KO and the unidentified acid and the meteorite dust. Nope. Not that. Very bad. What we do is I'm gonna run the ads real quick. Sorry about that. Oh my god, come on, there we go. Okay, let's crush the adamantine. Adamantine? I think I usually say adamantine. I feel like that's good. The navigator flash. The O4 OH. The black water. And the adamantine dust. What? Maybe I have to switch one of the ingredients? Oh boy. Okay, let's ground both of them and then save, so we make this faster. Uh, okay. So the navigator with this one, right? Wasn't that one? Let me check. All the related data. Maybe I did have them backwards. Maybe this one is this, and then the acid, and then the meteorite. Nope. So, okay, this one should be easier because it was regular flesh. It's this one because I understood it backwards. So maybe this will work now. Maybe change the acid for the black water, and then it was the adamantine dust. Let's see. Woo! Hell yeah. Elixir of Warp Neutrality. Grants immunity to warp damage. What? But the user cannot deal warp damage until the end of combat, so you do not want this on your Psychers. But cool. And then we only have one left to try. Regular flesh, this thing, black water, and the meteorite. I imagine this will not work. It was probably just bait, but oh well. Remake the rod. There we go. Power has been restored. We have the thing for the elevator. We are good.
The world will bow.
Well, bow. Oh my god. This looks dope. The Lady Navigator statue looks pristine and new. Neat. Oh, also, do I want to equip any of those yet? Oh, I can't send that to cargo yet. Here, so toxic damage and warp damage. I guess Avalar can have one of each, just in case. Although he does have pretty good toughness and Karus, which helps with poison and stuff. So I don't know that he'll need this too much. But she has grenades. We're good. Turn it on. Let's turn it on.
Intriguing.
Hey, we did this pretty easy. Way faster than going to a whole planet. Oh. Yo, that painting looks sick. Button used toxic damage against Chad. It was super effective. What do you mean? I've never been toxic to Chad. Nope. Never ever. You can't prove it. The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs covers her face with her hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continuously streams from her scarlet-misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously as you approach. Oh my goodness. I believe Studley. Wow. Wow! Chat sucks, they're the worst. How dare they? Friggin' rebels. Unacceptable! Only now do you notice the third eye in the young woman's forehead, hidden by a bejeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. As the otherworldly creature's gaze lights over you, your entire core shudders in terror. Clashes of past warp nightmares re-emerge from the shadows of your memory and paralyze your will. You survive the rush with the warp phenomenon sometime in your distant past. Oh no, I'm gonna get something from my worst moment? You gasp for air in terror, drowning under a crushing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn on your cheeks. Why is this happening? Why is it happening to you? Why do you feel so lonely and in so much pain? Do these feelings even belong to you? Oh god, I was hoping it would be voice acted. Ow, ow, ow! As if my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. I am registering abnormal activity in my tear ducts. I mean, could have been a cut fart too. I guess. Oh my god. The sound being produced by my body may negatively affect the performance of my respiratory apparatus. The vulnerability must be rectified. It has been logged. Heresy! Argenta looks at the tall figure with a strange mixture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head, and her white hair veils her face. Uh. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. I mean, last time. So here's the thing, right? We need a navigator. And the last one we talked to, we were like, no, fuck you, you're gonna be my bitch, come be my navigator. And he was like, I would rather die, so I will fight you and die. And he died. So let's be nice, because we really fucking need one. And other than maybe this guy, she might be the last one alive. Lady Cassie, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. Actually, should I... Avalar, is this? Lady Cassia, I presume. What vile creature is this? Argenta, rid the world of this heresy. Fuck no. I love heresy. So no shooting her in the head, huh? Not this time. Ooh! Yo, this effect looks insane. I love it. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both a sob and the howl of a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was someone calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? Abelard. How do I tell Abelard to present me? uh... You, girl, may address me as your lordship, rogue trader. And under whose tutelage did you learn etiquette? The Space Wolves? I am Lady Navigator Cassia Decifia Evriela Orselio. You may address me as... What is this? I feel faint. Heinrich jerks abruptly as if he intends to dash forward, but someone else is quicker. Theobald! The heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby erupts into low sobs, his eyes, swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room, as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. The child! Lady Cassia, where are you? Secret child! Throne preserve! Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You! The old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you. One wrong move will bring the wrath of House Urselio down upon your head. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one so deranged it's making the whispers shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense. Esteem whoever you are. I mean you no harm. I came to seek the navigator's aid. Sure, let's de-escalate. I could have told him I killed Felix, but I don't know that will help. I'll grant that you do not look like pirates who have come coveting the riches of a wrecked station, or like scoundrels in Felix's service. So who are you? Abelard? His Lordship, rogue trader Cronus von Balanchus, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Coronis expanse and bearer of the sacred warrant of trade, extends his greetings. I love it every single time. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy. How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn out your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful, and so Hauser Celio now asks a service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today. You decide. What is the curse that has taken hold of everyone in this room? Curse? You do not understand the secret gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When the child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone, for she is the heir of House Orcelio. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft, Idira mutters under her breath. You look frightening. The fish eyes looked at you with unwavering dignity. You were not supposed to see me, or Felek, or the sacred child. Navigators are highly paid for their loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the galactic sovereign himself. What service do you ask of me? Save the sacred child. Take her away from this station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin, and he wipes the mutated blood brusquely away from his sleeve. With his sleeve, you glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement may be causing him unbearable pain. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Toronto, acting head of House Orcelio, in Decorota's expanse. Rest assured that the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations about the girl. Argenta looks at Cassie and a painful furrow appears on her brow. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. You're talking as if you expect to die. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felek inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying, praise the throne, slowly enough that the child is taken care of. What happened between you and Felek? Felek is my wayward student. He came to Uruk 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child, to rebel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our novators, Tisiphone Arcelio, who led our house to prosperity for countless years. Oh, foolish boy! The renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the novator's throne. I presume this Navis Nobility House has reasons for treasuring the child other than uncontrolled outbursts of warp sorcery. What might those be, I wonder? A young, immature navigator who likely hasn't yet completed her training. Enough! I will not have you questioning myself or my charges within the dominion of House Orselio. How can you lose control of your own station? Do not thrust my errors in my face. I am twice your age, and twice as wise. Take my advice. Trust no one but yourself and the Emperor. Even those closest to you will betray you for gold, power, or a far-fetched idea of a bright future. There's a Medicaid deck on my ship if you need help. No, I am the keeper of Uruk 5 and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. I believe I have made my decision. Is that so? Please share your thoughts. Um. Oh my god, the last thing I need is a monster on my ship. Cassia shall remain here and you shall serve as No. I'll take Cassia. I'm intrigued by power. And heresy. Good. That is good. But do allow us to say our proper farewells.
Wake up, my mistress,
Oh, I wasn't
my
far off.
sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
I wasn't far from his voice, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness.
What? What happened? You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lord to rejoin the house and its regent in the Coronus Expanse.
Rhodus.
I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
It looks like a Jarl from Age of Mythology. With that helmet and a big old beard.
No! Not you too! Don't leave me alone in this violet brown haze! You're coming with me! Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Uruk 5, and alas, I have less than a day left in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orselio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald.
Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment.
But this is my home.
Please, child, do not be stubborn. Remember your duty to the house, and let those thoughts bring you strength.
What are you going to do to me?
If you wish to leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract. You will undertake to serve as my navigator until I release you from that obligation. Oh my god. Imperium of Man? No. Lady Cassia, let us aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Orsalio at the earliest opportunity.
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself. And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, Your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the Great Regent and fulfill your destiny.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Hell yeah. Let's replace the Inquisitor with her. The Inquisitor is more likely to kill me the moment he realizes I'm a heretic than the Sister of Battle. New companion, baby! On that note, I'm gonna step out for a sec while I go get some water. But while I do that, feel free to look up the Cassia two-handed weapon face glitch. Because there was a thing on release where if she was holding like a shotgun or sniper rifle or anything like that, her face would go absolutely insane on her model. And it was fucking hilarious. If no one finds it, I can look it up later because I took screenshots of it. So it's somewhere on my Discord. But Jesus Christ, that was insane. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water in my bottle. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Can I talk with him again? Goodbye, mistress. Yo, this painting is insane. It's as if the painting was rendered by several different hands. The timid, uncertain lines are interlaced with rough and furious strokes coming together in arcane shapes. Oh, so good. But yes, this is one of the characters that I'm... We may find a way to keep her, but I don't know. Because, like, I am staying for sure. Idira is staying for sure, because she's the other original heretic companion. I know there's another heretical companion we'll get at some point. We're definitely taking him. Pascal I want to keep. And then there's the two DLC companions. So it's pretty much between the DLC companions and Cassia. But I feel like I may leave Cassia for an Iconoclast run of my own. Especially because I'm not gonna romance her this time, and she is romanceable, and I've heard she has the best romance in the game. At least a lot of people have said so. So I'm very intrigued. Um, the question is, do I want to level her up? I don't know how close we are to getting someone else. Oh, let's get rid of everything that we won't need. So all the experiment stuff. This can be taken there. That's fine. This is definitely something to sell. If worn by a psyker, the wearer... Oh shit! That's right, I wanted to give that to Idira really badly. I forgot. Oh wait, no. I don't want to collect these. I want to... Can I drop them on the floor? There we go. That's better. 'Cause I don't want them cluttering my shit. At the cargo. No! How do I leave without taking this? Ah! Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll find some other way to fucking get rid of that dog shit. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me about this game. It's kind of annoying to get rid of shit that you do not want, because not if they were worth even like 1% of miscellaneous, uh, whatever, and I could put it in cargo, it would be great. But you cannot, even though I don't expect it to have any use after right now. Ooh. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. Oh, there she is. I thought I thought this character was the one that came here and was talking to me. I missed. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first, your heart starts beating furiously, your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle unpleasantly. You notice that Big Dis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of this sudden wave of unease. You decided not to make use of the charm that could inhabit Cassius Celius's powers. Oh! Without even looking at the boxmaster, Cassia waves her way. First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. Of course. When you're ready for the ritual, please let me know. Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Bigdis, then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. Tell me more about what the ritual entails. I doubt the uninitiated could understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of this ship, so that I become one with the vessel. After that, I use the House of Celia ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all errant thoughts. And then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures of the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Urselia never lose their course. What did you wish to speak about? After a few seconds' hesitation, she exhales and raises her pointed chin. I have not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped, but you acted honorably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. Oh wow, you convinced her to leave of her own free will. But now I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred. Oh, balls! Oh my lord! I'm ready. I require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Why do you refuse red paint? It is my habit to use the blood of my attendants so as to preserve my own. However, Given the current circumstances, Ion will serve even better. The blood of the Navis nobility is sacred, and so is more suitable for the communion ritual. Why are you asking for these items? Now is not the time to indulge in painting. You're asking questions, the answers to which you cannot comprehend. Perhaps I may explain it all to you at a later time, but now our time is too precious to waste. As the navigator of House Ursalio, I give you my word that without canvas and paint we have little hope of a smooth journey through the warp. I have no reason to lie. Um, sure, you'll get your supplies. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. You can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is opened. Are you good, Studley? What are you fighting? Are you saying I'm squeaky? Are you fighting my boys? Or Cassius' boys? Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. That is very funny, though. Um, Initiating communion ritual. You hear the exultant ring of metal freed from its cupboard. Then the stifled grasp of the Lady Navigator, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, and the faint whisper of a brush. I see. Loki walked on my iPad, and in a moment I thought he was going to type something in the chat. Oh no! Oh, that sweet chaos boy. Violet vortexes slashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface in a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters, armadas drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. I can hear iPad. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit. Of her? No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened. The great rule is gone. The boxmaster recoils at Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the computer levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks, and the phones fall silent. Or the microphone, the speaker, fall silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. I am trying to switch like cogitators to computers, boxcasters to speakers, and stuff like that to make it easier for y'all to follow. That's exactly what you would type. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. Keep the lore going? Okay, okay. If you say so. Uh. Cassia, are you alright in there? Soul shredding screams drown out the box transmission. The servants in the sanctum navies are howling and shrieking like wild beasts, moaning in pain, their throats raw from the strain, and then sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaims their fate. It it appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's rite, as it was for her predecessor. I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. I keep switching between navies and navies, and it's annoying me, but it's it's obviously not the thing I've ever said. It's a fascinating universe, at least in that it's so different from a lot of other sci-fi fantasy canon. Yeah, it is. Truly. Uh, Rogue Trader, I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the campus, dividing what should be whole in two. and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onward. The way is blocked. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric, and metallic clanging. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits but something other. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Huh. Something different on the ship, okay? Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I wish to report on the condition of the station Urak 5. Regrettably, we arrived too late to evacuate the residents of the station. The warp disruptions affecting Urak 5 twisted the bodies and minds of its attendants. The corruption failed to affect Lady Cassia, thank the Emperor. The navigators are trained to resist the Materium's pull. Why is it always business with you, Big This? Couldn't you sometimes just visit me and tell me how wonderful everything is? Certainly, Lord Captain. If you're interested, this week passed with a record low rate of minor disturbances on the lower decks. A senior technomat from Shift 8 came up with a new formula for a lubricant used in kitchen servitory implant maintenance. The quartermaster of store compartment 11 reported recently that we are spending ceremonial decorations at least 20% slower than expected, which means we have enough tablecloths, carpets, and lamps to last us 15 years of grand receptions instead of 10, even considering that some of the stock was burned during the cultist attacks on the vessel. Awesome! Great. We have 5 more years worth of red carpets, for when people come to see me. Because I deserve, not because they deserve the red carpet, but because nothing else but a red carpet will suffice for seeing me. Thank you, Big. This will be all for now. Oh my goodness. Um. Oh, Lord Captain, there is some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where unintended crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia to the deck. Well, I guess that's not a perhaps. We are going. But yeah, it's very interesting because it takes a lot of elements from different things. Like there's a lot of Dune here, obviously, although there's a lot of Dune on everything, at least certain aspects of it. Uh, there's some Star Wars. There's some fantasy elements as well. There's just so much. Uh, but they do make their best effort to make it all feel original or with a twist or whatever. And it's great. I love it. I fucking love 40k. It might be my favorite setting for anything. But also I love fucked up shit. Uh, some people are like, the world is too fucked up. I don't need more fucked up in my media. But I'm like,
Lord
no.
Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
I'm like, at least this makes me realize that things could be worse. And that's the relief of itself in a way. uh, the Lady Navigator is engrossed in perusing the dusty tomes, which appear to have been neglected by the other officers, be it because of sloth or dullness of mind. When you walk closer, Cassia looks at you, starts, and hides a weathered book behind her back. Point at her book. I see you are fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse.
Oh no.
I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
Oh no, she likes Shakespeare. Fuck. That will make it harder to to romance or whenever I play this again. Cassie carefully shows you the book, which turns out to be a collection of works by the Acadian naval commander and poet Aelius Quent. Oh, it's Acadian! I didn't. Wow. I didn't think Acadians could be poets. Because Acadian is like a military planet, basically. Uh, that's or was quite literally at the gates of hell. Like everyone that was born there started military training at like age 6, like maintaining weapons. By like 12, they could shoot. By 18, they were already in the military and shit like that. So I'm surprised that they did poetry. Look at that.
Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Um, the events that took place in Europe 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Are you satisfied with your new attendance?
Your servants are somewhat sluggish when it comes to attending a noblewoman of the Navis nobility, but they are quite tolerable. Thank you for your concern.
Oh my god. Perception! Cassia, Cassia, Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment of on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes the topic of gossip amongst lowly servants and officers alike. It is clear that she does not feel comfortable aboard a ship teeming with new people. I hope that you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting. Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions?
Wow.
Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying. You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Okay. I am beginning to think, Lady Cassia, that my feelings I have for you are more complicated than common sympathy. You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural. Be they good or bad, it is just natural to share them with others. That feels like the heresy answer for me.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station. Of Theobald and Felek.
Human emotions?
I do not understand.
Heresy.
They were merely the keepers of Urak 5. So, why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here? At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls, and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but... My delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
No, not romancing. I would rather we find amusement elsewhere, perhaps in the. Oh my god. Wow! Straight to the bone zone. I mean, we already bone zoned someone. So I'm a kneecap nibbler. There's the Captain Kirk reply. Listen, with the character we're gonna be dating, it would make sense for us to want to bone everything we can. Just saying, it will make sense in time. Uh, Sure, why not? I'm curious if it even works. I imagine not. I would rather we find amusement elsewhere, perhaps in the privacy of my chambers?
Lord Captain, what do you think you are doing? Saying such a thing to someone with whom you are barely acquainted? It is outrageous. It's obscene. You should better familiarize yourself with some of the works in your library to learn how one ought to behave around a lady.
That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. That's hilarious. She sounded so anime too. Oh, whoa, what do you mean? On that note, let's go on. Struggling to maintain an expression of polite indifference, Cassie turns on her heel and swiftly exits the room. Oh no, I'm so sorry. But it was funny. Nice, and you get an acid trip as a bonus. Ooh, level up! Secrets of gallant conduct. Oh my god, she left this here for us to learn. An admirer who seeks the favor of a refined lady is well advised to maintain pointed. I lost track. Courtesy and finesse in his every deed. An honorable admirer will never defile a noble lady's ears with crude or indecent words, too late, and neither will he allow himself conduct that could besmirch her honor and dignity. Above all, the admirer should remember that a relationship begins with the right choice of words. Shower your lady with compliments that will accentuate her finest qualities without putting her in a position of discomfort. A word chosen elegantly and spoken with genuine warmth may bring about a change in the lady's eyes as she looks upon you. Let me open this. Once your interaction has grown more intimate, always be sure to remember the simpler rules of etiquette. For example, should the lady drop her handkerchief, why does it sound so dumb said that way? The deepest expression of sympathy for her would be to perform the following gesture. Pick up the handkerchief, wait a brief moment, then bring the handkerchief to your lips and touch it lightly before returning it to the lady. This noble gesture will assure the lady of the seriousness of your intentions. Time to get reading, can't disappoint my lady. Remember that the flower bud of true feelings takes time to blossom. Patience, loyalty, and impeccability in adhering to the decorums of the nobility is key to earning the lady's favorable dispositions. Trash. I want a trashy lady, not a lady. Get out of here. Actually, we don't want a lady. We're gonna have some gay times. It's gonna be great. Level up, baby. So, wait, is this also for? So we have two willpower, one perception, and one intelligence. Um, let's get intelligence because in the case we do, I guess if for whatever reason no, we won't replace Pascal. Um, let's do perception. I say, and now we have everything started. So whatever the fuck I get from here, it's gonna be good. There was something. Wasn't this? Yes. Okay. And there's something else I saw. Which one was it? There was something else that affected crits. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there's a 10% chance to double that damage. Oh, is this the one? Anytime an ability or talent uses the Fellowship bonus, a Voidborn character can instead use the Intelligence bonus if it is higher. It is. Additionally, Voidborn characters can always upgrade Intelligence even if their archetype does not allow it. Okay, I'm switching this to Intelligence. We're taking this. Fuck it. That should help. Hell yeah. Okay, Abelard. Abelard, you have toughness, you have weapon skill, you have a bunch of strength. Let's get weapon skill to +5, sure. Although, no, let's get toughness. You're the tank. It's more important than you being an accurate slapper. Oh, you don't have swift movements. But I do want chained weapon expert. Actually, do I want this? Oh, I don't know. Melee weapon specialist. Sweep ability on the axe and the shove ability on the hammer or mace cost less. Power armor, shield mastery. I mean, this would let me equip a two-handed weapon on the thing. Movement, I guess movement is great. Let's do that for now. For her, I guess intelligence? Does this affect, does it mention anywhere if it affects psychic abilities and shit? So, I don't think so. So let's do intelligence? This I actually realized I misread. So it's not every ninth dodge and or parry that I do, it's that we or the party does. Gives us +2 AP the next time. So this I will want soon, but I think I saw something that was way better. Aftershock is great. Oh, that's right. It was fuck. Power conduit? Maybe? No. Wait, what? We're Enforce reality? No. Visions of Doom? Here we go. Whenever the pain channeling, what it makes sense with the name. I don't know how I didn't see it. Whenever the psychic kills an enemy with a psychic power dealing more damage than the target's wounds, like we did earlier with a fucking 42 on someone that had like 12 HP, the excess damage will be dealt to the enemy closest to the target. Amazing. So good. Now for her, I didn't favorite anything because we're not gonna be using her for much longer, hopefully. Does she have fire? Or she does have flame proficiency. Listen, that's not my choice. If she were corruptible, she would be on the team. Believe you me. But she's gonna fucking kill me the moment she realizes I'm a heretic. She don't fuck with that. If I could corrupt her, God help me, I would. Especially if that means I could romance her. But alas, very sad times. Let's do Grenadier. You have grenades. Lots of grenades. More awareness. But it won't help you to not roll ones. Shut the fuck up. Actually, she would help because the main mechanic of the Sisters of Battle in the tabletop is that they get miracle dice, which let you switch one of the dice you rolled for a 6 or any number you want, I guess. So I could replace once if it was for her, but she won't help me, so I won't help her. How dare? Ballistic skill. Yeah, will be more ranged than melee, I feel like. And our weapon already gives us a pretty hefty bonus to melee and shit. So, although we could do a single melee one, just to get the +1 in it. No, it's the ballistics. Fires of the Forge. Getting Star Deflection. Oh, but it's just against burning. Let's put the star now. What did I want for you? Hearing protocols. Ooh, the Skelegons plus 10 ballistic with plasma and welter. Yeah, sure. That was perfect. Cassia. Wait, am I missing one? Oh no, there's 7 here. Okay. Oh, again, I'm not sure if we're gonna level her up. That's a lot. I might do it off stream. And just have people go over it. Have to go. What? Yeah, cancel that. Told me I couldn't level him because I was already trying to level her, and I was like, what? What? Um, toughness. Yeah, let's do toughness for you. Again, another one that's gonna leave. I mean, you. I mean, he already left the team. Well, I guess not if I'm not gonna be using Cassia. God damn it. Um, sure. This, whatever, something. Maori. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours already? Jesus Christ. Cheese and crackers. Where's Cassia here? Can we talk to her? Even more? Learn about some other stuff, maybe? Maybe. Oh my god, I found it. Why am I not walking? Come on, my guy. I found the image that I was mentioning about Cassia. So give me 1 sec so I can share it. I'll put it on the Discord. Um, in-game stock. There we go. That's how her face looked when she was holding a two-handed weapon. Like her eyes would go mental and her chin would just pop the fuck out. It's fucking funny. Her chest would contract as well, I think. It's bizarre. I guess I can put the other one because the two images are next to each other, like how she looks normally. See if it's still. I can find the other one later, but You have for reference that one.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a part of House Orselio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terror.
Sorry for that slight dip in the audio. I clicked to run the ads and I forgot that it fades the audio out from the game. But it was like a fraction of a second. Listen in silence.
And uniting the Imperium's thousands of worlds. House Orselio is bound by commercial pacts to houses Galeatis, Ortina, Drotus, and... There is a dark blue knot tightening on your neck, Lord Captain. I can see my reply is not satisfying your thirst for knowledge. What is it you desire to hear exactly?
Allow me to ask you a few personal questions.
You have my permission, Lord Captain.
So you never lived outside of Heretic 5?
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden, or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures.
Is that outfit like pinkish? Or is that just the red from the candles and shit on a white outfit? Because if it is pinkish, that's cool. I like it. Especially the pants. Tell me about your life on this... Or your third eye. Do you always conceal it?
The Navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's ruinous shine falls upon, and therefore it is the symbol of our power. We are the guiding stars of humanity, found worthy of an uncommon gift, and one of the duties that we bear is to guard our eye, even from wayward glances that may bear evil. Besides, I am aware that lesser servants of the Imperium may find our appearance repulsive. The Navigator gene twists the features the rabble are used to seeing, and the magnificence of our role cannot be grasped by their feeble minds.
Yeah. So that third eye is the only reason that they're able to navigate ships through the warp? Because they're able to see into the actual warp and see where the Light of the Emperor from the whatever Namicon, I forget the term, to use as the... We mentioned it last stream, I think. To use as like the... Oh god, what is the thing that you see at sea that constantly moves light around it? Like a giant flashlight? It's not a lamp something. God damn it. It's not a flashlight. I mean, it is a flashlight, the giant one, but it's not the name. Anyways, that thing. Completely blanking. And all that stuff. So, what they do is they just inbreed a fuck ton to keep that gene that gives them the third eye. And that's why they keep mutating and becoming fucking weird. And that's why she has like gills and extra long fingers and arms and shit. All of that just to keep the gene alive and quote unquote pure. Because otherwise, there's no fucking space travel at all, or not safe one, remotely safe one. Uh, So, yikes. Um. Uh. Who cares for the opinions of the short-sighted rabble? They can serve us and die for us, and keep. It would be kind of funny to say, "You do not look repulsive, Cassia." um. You're beautiful. You know what? Let's say this. You're beautiful, Cassia. You do not let anyone or anything convince you otherwise.
Lord Captain, you are overstepping the bounds of propriety.
Oh my god. Okay, sure. When does it feel to guide a vessel through the warp?
It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Alronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me. But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and
Oh.
which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete.
I noticed that your love of painting is reflected in your speech as well. You associate so many images with hues and colors.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world.
Talk about something
You will
else.
hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
What does your special sight reveal?
Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her, contrasting sharply with her shining light. It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it.
Interesting.
Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at.
Oh.
Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him. Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life.
Wow.
The esteemed Magos Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah.
Interesting. So he's a bit more human than he lets on.
Behind the cobalt steel of his thoughts, behind the cold, faded gray of his emotions, an ember, the color of amber, glows in Master Van Kalox's soul. So bright and warm, one is tempted to touch it. It is sad that the interrogator seeks to drown it with his own hands in the bottomless blue of duty. Sad indeed, but I can relate.
Okay.
Adira's emotions are like a maelstrom, bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or is it the Immaterium, Lord Captain?
Let's talk about us, shall we?
Right here? Are you sure?
It is best for us if we end the relationship. Are we in a... Whoa, 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 whoa. What relationship? Does it mean like work relationship? Friendship relationship? Or something else? Never mind.
Of course.
I'm,
I
I'm
have
we're good. We're out of here. What the shit? Someone call HR. I mean, even if HR did something, I can just be like, okay, put a bullet into HR's head and get another HR. So, I don't know that it matters. I never got around to scanning this. Oh, rickettophilia. Wait, so what is the deal with Ricad majoris? Augurs notice a large object among the lifeless rock covering the planet. A void ship whose signature and origin are impossible to identify from orbit. It's resting on the edge of a deep ravine. The hull of the unidentified vessel is severely damaged, rocks around it shattered by the force of the gigantic machine's crash landing. The augurs haven't detected any vital signs aboard or near the vessel. Send a squad on the planet to explore the void ship. The landing party reports by a box as soon as they touch down. The colossal void ship before them is covered with spikes. It resembles a morbid beast sculpted from darkness itself, menacingly hanging over the ravine. An experienced veteran accurately determines the origin of the unholy vessel. It belongs to the Xenos race called Drukari. Ready to collapse at any moment, the void ship emits a long, woeful creak, as if promising to drag along with the abyss below anyone who dares to disturb its slumber. Have I mean, I'm sure I've mentioned them, but I do wonder if any of y'all remember Drukari at all. Probably not, but maybe. I mean, if anyone did, I would be very happy that people actually paid attention. Remember hearing the name? Yeah. Uh, Avalar suggests finding out what Xenos were doing in the Rykat system. Taking heed of the Seneschal's recommendations, the rogue trader orders to send more people to the planet. Anxious, Idira tells the Lord Captain that voices in her head are screaming, repeating words Harbinger, darkness, and death. Not wanting to tempt destiny, the rogue trader decides to recall the people from the vessel. Argenta eagerly says that the only good Xenos is a dead one. A true servant of the Emperor shouldn't soil their hands with Xenos technology. The rogue trader orders that more people be sent to the Xenos void ship to collect any valuable findings. Being the God Emperor's choosing, the rogue trader won't be digging. Fuck no, let's loot it. Monstrous contraptions designed to mince, rip apart, and incinerate their victims took the soldiers by surprise but were neutralized before the squad suffered significant losses. The soldiers found several curious pieces of Xenotech and on the sinister void ship with no data that could shed some light on why it came to the Rykat system. Assortment of Drukari barbed needles, Drukari shatter shards, a venom blade, ooh, a blast pistol, ooh, and monofilament grenade. Interesting. But these require Drukari proficiency to use. But it does have poison. Poison is cool. And the blast pistol, what the fuck does this do? Oh my god, that shoots a light beam. A dark light beam. It has 60% armor pen. Holy shit. And so much damage. That's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can make Abelard learn to use those. Cool. Okay. Let's see if we have anything. I think this was a merchant, right? Either to buy or to sell. Select tradable, sure. There we go. Bunch of grenades. A power maul. It's not as good as the other thing. A chainsword, but a cooler chainsword. Okay. Not a gun. Sure. A fuck ton of medkits. This we can't get yet. Stalker gloves. If the wearer's ranged attack hits an enemy, the wearer gains extra crit chance for the next ranged attack to the same enemy. Does not stack. Cool. Fencing body gloves. Extra parry, extra dodge against melee attacks from War World origin. Okay, that's cool. I'll keep it. An axe. A Mars pattern axe. I mean, the damage variation is very small, but it does apply bleeding and have good armor pen. A Reaper cape. Dodge reduction to the wearer's melee area attacks. Cool. The Veil Render. Each critical hit scored with this sword increases Veil degradation by +1. The next attack with the sword deals... Jesus Christ. Deals 0 more damage. Oh, so this doesn't reduce Veil. Wait, does this one... Did I read this one wrong? No, this one does reduce it. Oh. Okay. More grenades. More grenades. And Pneuma Boots. Using the charge ability costs -1 AP. Oh, Avalard. I found something for your footsies, my guy. Okay. So much loot. And so much that would be great for him. Okay, this is straight up better than that. And also, holy shit, that looks so dope. I do want him to maybe... to definitely use this. The minimum damage is the same as the maximum damage of this other sword. And it has Venom on top of that. So that's cool. On this side we have the mall, but we can send it to cargo. This can go to cargo. This can go to cargo. This I'm kind of interested. Has more armor pen, has bleeding. Might be better for bosses. This might be better for regular units. This I don't know. Not convinced. This can go. God, so much crap. Boots. Whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy, chance of being able to move more. I can give that to myself, sure. Avatar wants this. Yeah, I don't want him to have extra dodge. He has block, he has whatever. I can get rid of this. Bonus to persuasion. What does these do? Tech use? Yeah, no. Oh wait, no, it wasn't this one, so it's this one. God, so many things. Ah! Oh, I keep forgetting. I want her to have this. Huge. It's huge for us. This goes to cargo, this goes to cargo. Let's just drop that. Guess why not? Okay, that should be good for now. And this... Wait, what is this? Starboard bunker... Points of interest. Okay, sure. Okay, let's start this place. And... Yeah, I guess we'll go with Heinrichs instead of Cassia. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with Cassia. I'll level her up as quickly as I can. If it takes too long, I'll just go back and get Henrik. I don't think it should be that difficult. Um. Oh. What is this? Denial of nightmares. Oh, the necklace. Yeah, it makes horrors of the warp not happen for her. Love it. Okay. First of all, fellowship. Second of all, oh god. Mind over matter? Assistance. Open the warp. Sure. Peasant's Gate? That sounds interesting. Sure. Um, um, Swift movement, sure, it's great. Fellowship, sure. Ability, one of her spells. Which one do I want? Held in my gaze, sure. All the gaze. Threats? No. Course and travel. Strange vitality. She heals every turn, sure. What else? Let's get some more fellowship. What the fuck is it? Here, sure. Let's get persuasion. Sure. Come on. Finest hour. Sure, this one. Um, 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 um. Commerce. Sure. Um, willpower. Maybe perception. She didn't need perception. It said. What's here? What's here? What's here? What do we get? What do we get? Nimble, so she can dodge. Sure. Um, perception again? Sure. This shit. Immolate the soul. Sure. Burn boy. Even Flow? Is this a good one? No. Blood augury. Fuck. There's some stuff here that's pretty good, but I can't find it. Not quickly. Navigator gains fellowship. Sure, get more fellowship. Blood of Martyrs. Sure, why not? Commerce. Yeah. Um, willpower? Question mark. Um, Third false. No. Armor. Yeah, reduce armor. Sure. Okay. Perfect. Easy peasy. Whew. Pilot Reiko. Come in, come in, escort. This is Captain Bikari. Escort, please, come in. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saints' teeth, I thought you'd never come. Avalar, teach this riffraff the proper way of addressing a sovereign. Officer, the person before you is Kronos von Valentius, a rogue trader. Although you are, from what I gather, a subject of another dynasty, you would do well to introduce yourself with the proper decorum. At once, sir. Captain Rackle Beccari, servant of House Winterscale and the pilot of this shuttle. It is an honor to be greeting his lordship von Valentius. I have no time for long-winded talks. Brief me on the situation ahead, and do be concise. Reporting! There's been a prison riot on the planetoid, led by the prison warden himself. My lord Evane Winterscale, son of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, went to parley with him. Laboring biomass should have been equipped with shutdown switches. It is surprising that this procedure was not performed in a timely manner. Pascal been like, they should have put all the prison labor to have like kill switches. Fuck them all up instantly the moment they do anything. That's a very mechanics thing to say. Um, they what? Switches? They're not machines. You can switch them off. Oh god, shit, I get it now. A few grams of Vaseline implanted at the base of the skull. Is that your idea of a shutdown? You do realize those are living people, not a resource. This statement is false. The primary attribute of convicted personnel at a mining station is that of a resource. Individuality is negligible. He don't give a fuck. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yes. No one expected this. Master Castiglia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Ricari Filia was now his personal domain, that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. Heresy, you say? Oh, whoa. And I take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of madman would start a revolt on a barren rock? That's a very good point, you know? Um, why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? It's a personal matter. Master Castaglia, the seditious warden, is Lord Vane's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, and so he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first, then shoot and slash. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he is alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio. So why did the noble Yvain rush to save someone who has betrayed his house? The bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes. Is this prison riot connected to the planetary rebellion? It seems more likely that Warden Casteglia learned about the rebellion on Ricad Minoris and decided to use the situation to his advantage. I can't say for certain, though. Perhaps no one can. Governor Medina has always preferred to shoot rebels rather than inquire about their motives and connections. Is there anything else I should be apprised of before I set out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your lordship. Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. I have no more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot. Your lordship, if I may have a minute of your time, I wouldn't have I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with a personal matter, but the situation, in any case, have you been to the capital of Riket Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jaspar. Uh... I met Jasper at the starport and saved his life. I expect some show of gratitude. You may name your firstborn after me or whatever it is you commoners do to thank their heroes. Yes. Huh? Yes, of course, your lordship, we will. It is a great honor. And thank you, both, for saving Jasper and for letting me know he's alright. She bows and fucks off. Okay. You may name your first child after me, you commoner. I have saved your boy. That's funny. Do you wanna be a snowman? Oh my god, this is the first thing that got my attention. This looks like a nasty soup and a giant slice of spam. My goodness.
You're always praying, Cog. Don't you ever bore yourself? Do you even know what fun is? What about jokes, huh?
The concept of humor has been detected in the catalog. Demonstration. An ignorant layperson, a low-status candidate for servitorization, and a blasphemous augment thief walk into a bar deprived of the undersized blessing.
Please finish that. No! Oh my god. A long string of names extend beneath the heading Top Quarry Workers of the Cycle.
Embrace true
Oh.
power.
Servants.
Oh! My god. I thought she was gonna blow herself up. Disarm all the bombs. Ooh, what
Never
out?
doubt me.
Prison Diary of Ati Shan, Part 1. Grog shit! Why me? Why? I missed my tithe payment 12 years ago. 12 years! The inspector's raid got lost somewhere in the bowels of the planetary administratum and was laying there for this whole time. But they made sure to remember to talk on the fines every month. By the time they found the blasted paper and finally informed me, the total amount was so obscene it would take 3 generations of my descendants, if I had any, to pay it off. My fate was sealed. Trial, sentence, prison. All because of some daft rotter who shoved my paper in the wrong box. To be fair, I think I got it off pretty easy. My bed in the barracks is about as hard as the slab of rockery I've got I got at home. Working in the quarry isn't much tougher than any old job in the rules. Boy, take me. That old sod that governs Reich at Menoris is a bloody sadist by comparison. It's a strange old place. I haven't been beaten once yet. The guards bark orders all the time, but they never hit us. We also got this kind of inner circle of special chosen prisoners. The ultimatum, they call it. If you can get in, Emperor as my witness, you get an actual day off. They let you out of your cell and into the yard by the big barracks, and I tell you what, they let you rest there and feed you better than whatever swill they're giving us in the canteen. They told me it's to improve our motivation and all that, to foster a stronger desire to reform and become worthy servant of the Imperium once more. But I know it for what it is, just a glove for the Warden's favorites. The same story as everyone else. Suck up to the people in power and get some swanky perks. They say the whole thing was the Warden's idea. Funny man, our Warden. He looks more noble than nobility itself. Tall, groomed, teeth even, eyes burning, boots so polished you can see yourself when you move to lick 'em. But that Nato doesn't want people licking his boots. He walks around looking like he's deep in thought, alright. With only a couple of guards at his side, and he sometimes, if you can't believe it, talks to prisoners. What's your name? He asks them all quiet like. Why were you condemned? They feel remorse. He even yells at no one. Never orders them and flogged. Instead, he doles rewards out to the special ones. Keeps telling us things like how we should strive to make society believe in us again. Uh-huh. Whatever you say, Master Warden. Starting tomorrow, I'll be trying to join these optimates of yours. I'm stuck in here till the day I die, and that means still return to society for me, but with the Emperor's help, I might just join the ranks of the local elite. Interesting. That sounds very un-40k-ish to me. Anyone here? Oh, there we go. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Um, dear, can you attack these ones? You can! And they're fucking dead if you do. Yes! Oh, the aftershock killed it. Hell yeah. Buff... Avalard. And what did this do? Oh, prescience. Let's get into Pascal, why not? Yeah, I don't know.
I am your doom!
Your No. Oh my god.
Death to the weak.
They're all super low HP. So at least there's that. My shield should kill you instantly. Cool. Let's go here and
Indeed.
charge. Regular attack.
Reduced to dust.
Taunt the nerd.
I will do my duty.
Defend. Oh, we're good. Holy.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Out of my way.
Yo, fuck off. Leave me alone. Here we go. Cassia. Do your shit. Held by the gays. And the gays killed her. Or killed them. Argenta? Get over here. Use your bolt rifle, kill that boy. That was not killing that boy. There we go. Is that it? Hell yeah. Good shit. Okay, what is this? Grenades, sure. A poster. These cages have been placed in plain view of the beds. Inside are traces of blood and excrement. Oh no, are those the toilets? The grass-stained edges of the poster detach ever so slightly. It appears that it was frequently removed and rehung. Tear off the poster and examine the wall behind it. Oh, I was gonna try and read it. I guess we still can. Ooh! A prisoner's shank! Touch reduction 60. Whoa. And it deals a lot of max damage. An improved auto pistol. Still buy. But cool. Wait, what does that say? Your... Get out of the way. Your courage, devotion, faith will bring us victory. I want to give that to anyone. I don't know. This can go to cargo. I guess Indira maybe could have it in case she needs to melee. Would be better than the staff. And yeah, I'll use this. I don't think I'll use this. Get out of here. For this. Get out. You're decent also, but get out. I have too much shit on here. It's annoying me. Stub revolver. Nope. Why are you different to the other knives? It's rated mono knife. Causes bleeding. It's pretty good. Okay, sure. Oh, a note. Prisoner Diary of Ati Shan, Part 2. Oh my god, I gotta hydrate. Oh jeez, my voice cracked. Oh well, not cracked, like whatever. I swear the Emperor hasn't forsaken me. It's who just came down the shuttle gangway among the fresh batch of prisoners, cleansing thrown down Welia, former administratum clerk. No, the clerk. The very same scum who lost the writ about the missing payment. Is the reason I'm in this hole. Don't know what they threw him in for, but oh my god. I see why there's so many ships in here. But I've never felt better in my life. He's not just behind the same bars as me. He's fresh meat, and I'm a venerable, venerable optimist respected by everyone in the colony. The warden just came up with a new improvement. From now on, anyone who underperforms, misbehaves, or causes trouble any other way is to be punished by the community, specifically by the local best and brightest. Yours truly, the Optimates. The last two souls who failed to meet the quota were stripped naked, whipped, and thrown into cages in the big barracks. That's where they have to eat, sleep, and shit, not with everyone watching. I thought to myself then, that isn't right. They've taken these punishes too far. But no, oh, just you wait, you piece of rock shit. I'll get you for something. Those cages are calling your name. Spicy. Love it for them though. Fuck that administrative boy. It's his fault.
If I could see the golden light of the Astronomicon as you see it, Cassia,
Astronomican, there we go.
I would probably go still forever, unable to take my eyes off the radiance of the Emperor for an instant.
I think you would manage. You have different hues of light within you. Gold, silver, and crimson. One of them would call you back to this world.
Ooh, Crimson? I imagine that means she likes shooting things. Prison guard key. Sure, that should be useful for now. Symbol. The symbol before you bears a familiar scent, that of the dark forces of chaos. Oh, shoot. Also, I just noticed. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, yes, I just noticed. It's pretty obvious, but I was looking at something else. Holy shit! They're like sliced wide open. That's a butt. Damn. Whoopsie. Page 3. This is gonna be interesting being in this fucking room. I'm scared. I should have known all that charity from the wardens was going to bring nothing but trouble. No noble, no matter how barmy, would pull anything of the sort, but that man started with the little things. The warden would come to my come by to talk as he did. Except he used to ask us questions before, and now he has mostly gushing sermons. Some gibberish about a path to purgation, the sanctity of sacrifice, saying with blinded eyes. Oh fuck. It's the same cultist from Riken Minoris. I listened and nodded. Yes, Master Warden. Of course, Master Warden. He could say whatever rubbish he wanted. As long as the tasty Optimate meals kept coming, I thought everyone else was doing the same, nodding just to please the big man. I was wrong. After that, people in the barracks started yapping out about purgation and blindness too. Apparently us Optimates were no longer just the Warden's favorites who were, Emperor forgive me, prophets of some kind who were meant to save the rest of this sorry lot, or awaken them, or make them see some rubbish along those lines. Uh, People were now supposed to make sacrifices to Optimates. Yesterday, the sap who slept in his bed under me in my first year here cut off his own damned ear and crawled on his knees towards me. He handed me the ear and begged me not to forsake him before the fateful hour came. What in the throne am I supposed to do with an ear? Why is everyone, every single one, staring at me all the time? The warden said the time was nigh, that fate hath truly great things in store for the Optimates. I went to look how I went to look how my good friend Clancy was doing. He wasn't spoken for 3 months ever since I had all his top teeth ripped out. He spoke today. He looked straight at me and said, "That man." I kept hitting him until it hurt me. Now my first, now my fist and feet are all bruised. Half the barracks stood there and watched and prayed. I'm scared. Oh, oh, oh my God! There's more people hanging here from like hooks and shit. Okay, this is very normal.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Oh, my brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us into a new existence. Huh? Yes, yes, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Oh, how I long for this, my dear brethren. Oh, thank the throne. Normal looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot. But, well, sitting out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities. So we had to, play along. And that's all it was, play. We never meant no offense to Governor Medina or the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. Does the fact that this serf is presently confined and therefore has previously betrayed the trust of the Imperium servants need to be vocalized? Or is it evident to the lay persons uninitiated in the sacred mysteries of logic? A repentant, honest heretic! How novel! The low-born speech is mottled with colors that conceal his true, darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he is using his wiles on us as well, but I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now, how can lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? Ah, I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're, how should I put this? Different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from ragged minorities, debtors, cutters' knives. They're no one serious. Now we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're fortunate seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you we're on Footfall Station? You know Footfall, the only shipyard and the best marketplace in the Cronus Expanse. Yes, so where on Football you can find some very serious business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on some very special goods. What kind of very serious people? The most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There's no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decide that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. But cutting throats together, no, that's anti-counterproductive. Anti-counterproductive is the best word I've ever heard. And, well, their joint effort leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow. And I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such kind of dealings on behalf of those very serious people. You're pirates. I came across a void ship belonging to your associates. They were planning to break you out. The man grunts, huffs, then makes up his mind. Well, now that's out of the bag. Our fellows were supposed to come out and get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Wheat cracking scalded with them, and in all this time we had to wait. This happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wool over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. So what now? Would you let us go? Oh yeah, I totally trust this guy. Sure, no problem. Today you tell us a little lie, tomorrow you stick a torpedo on our side with that ship of yours. If it doesn't fall apart the moment our helmsman sneezes in the general direction. Part of me does want to spare them, just to see what happens. I am tempted with loot. And it's not like they can do anything to me, really. Like, if they try to fight me here, they're fucking dead. If they attack me with their ship, they're fucking dead. So, sure, I'll spare you. Oh, that's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now there's a true aristocrat, not that warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's this district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Love it. Don't repeat their mistake, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wasted no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall, the Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there, built into the remains of the old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Risa does her business. Tell her Grandpa Backval says hello. You'll be her favorite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobleness, we'll be going now if you don't mind. I have a feeling when we go talk to those people, they're gonna shoot us. But it will be funny. Heretical, you may go. This is unwise, Lord Captain. Most unwise. Will do, your nobleness. Oh? Oh. Sure. I don't want to bother killing them. They'll die somewhere else. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna ask me to confirm something, not just straight up blow up instantly. Cool shit. Ooh. Diviner Staff. Consign. What does that do? The next hit against the target will be an automatic critical hit. Interesting, so that would be dope with like a sniper or actually with me, if I get pretty strong spells. The wielder of this type gains the Consign ability. The ability is also available in its Heroic Act and Desperate Measure versions. The next attack against every enemy in combat will be an automatic crit. Are you fucking kidding me? That's insane. What? An assured crit on everyone is fucking wild. You, my gal, are getting this. Fuck your melta weapon, fuck your dagger. Hell yeah! Love it. Saturated cape. When the wearer uses an herb, they immediately remove burning, toxin, or bleeding. Oh, that's great for Abelard, but I think he has something better? Maybe? Not sure. The full hammer. A shotgun pistol. Okay. What do you have, Abelard? Oh no, it actually reduces... Oh. I mean, I'll keep it. If I'm somewhere where those effects seem like they will happen, like a poison swamp or a fucking volcano, then I'll definitely equip that. I think I may go a bit longer today. I do want to finish this section, and I did start later. So why not? As long as y'all don't mind. The dead guard did not even have time to draw a weapon. The attack must have come as a surprise. To the open pit. That way, when we start next thing, we'll probably have Solomorn, because this is the last main story thing before that is done. Because they told us to go to Heretic 5 and the other place. There's some dead people. Oh! Another one of these! Ooh. The evidence suggests that the victim was killed by poison gas. Awoken prisoner, guard... Warden Castiglia! Ooh, there he is. Some more explosives and shit. Oh, chaos signs on the loot. Okay, let's go. I told you, Evie. They are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions. The voice of the man standing with his back to the view sounds almost soft, heedless of everything but what is in front of him. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she's different. She spoke with me like no one ever had before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you stop struggling for 1 minute, what the man finally realizes is that he is not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long, thin metallic rod with blood dripping from it. We have casts from the Von Balanche's ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg you. It's important that you feel everything, including your other eye. As the warden is speaking, a strange sensation draws your attentions towards the ground. Specifically, an open pit in the loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind. Cradle. The pit itself does not appear to be of much interest, but at some point it housed something of great importance. Something faintly familiar to you. Dr. Frankenstein, I presume? Huh. The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in a cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contained a priceless treasure, a most coveted prize that was reprieved by the faithful after a centuries-long search. Such dreadful shades! The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core. And these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom. How do you know who I am? Lies may have many faces, but there is only one truth, and it has been laid bare before me. I know the enemy of the truth would come here sooner or later. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into a middle deck bar, threw one back, and then pulled out a gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. Then he shoved the barrel in his mouth and blew his brains out. Our warden here was exactly the same, or our warden here has exactly the same look in his eyes right now. Oh my god. What's that on the table? Oh, my sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please, allow me to introduce you Vane Winterscale, the younger son of Caligas Winterscale in the flesh. You know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat. How dare you, contemptible peasant! For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. That poor fool! I knew nothing good would come of his naive attempt at negotiating with heretics. However, Yvain appears to still be alive. If we make haste, we might yet save him. Having a scion of House Winterscale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial. Hmm. That pit. There is something special about it, is there not? An item of value was once buried here. Now tell me, Warden, what was the item and who took it from here? The Warden's gaze bores into you, then he smiles with the corners of his lips. You are too late, enemy of the truth. This bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of the reclaimed relic that now rests in the hands of the devout. Aurora was felled by my hand. You have nothing to hope for. Surrender. You barely know what you're talking about, don't you? You may have killed Aurora's mortal shell, but the prophet prophet is, oh my god, a second bot? You're kidding me, this is the first time. Oh no, it's just getting worse. It's far more than her body. One day you will meet her other fearsome form, and you will know the sheer folly of your triumph. I do not like it when people take the or prophet prophetess Aurora's name in vain. I desired your death, enemy of the truth. The time for words has passed. Optimates, give your power to the harbinger of Aurora. Let your foes see the truth, or become awash in blood. Oh boy. So Pascal, move here. Avalard, go there. You can take shots to the face. It's okay. Cassie can come here. Let me move the camera. This is way better. Yudira can go there. Argenta can go here. And I'll be up here. There's a new heretic in town. You gotta tell Sundown to leave.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh my god, fuck you.
Death to non-believers.
Okay. Oh, there's a hole here. We can go.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Your skin crawls as you approach this hole. However, there does not appear to be anything of note. Let's concentrate and shoot. Good stuff. We dash past Pascal and take cover. Hell yes.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yo, this music is so good.
I bring ruin.
Oh, another unholy lens.
Chaos guides me.
And another.
Chaos guides me.
Uh-oh. Can I? Oh, fuck yes. Sap those boys. Oh my god. Oh shit, that revived him. Okay. Cool. Both that I destroyed them all, but also that, I guess. Avalard. Get better. I will buff myself. And we're
Death
going
to the weak. Out of my way. Death to non-believers.
to non-believers.
Your blood will flow.
Okay, Pascal. Let's analyze this boy. So I can do this. And get the armor and extra damage and stuff. Now let's shoot this. Oh, can I shock it? No, I can't. We're probably gonna have to break it if it revived the guy. Let's cast this so everyone can do the stuff. And I guess we could move this guy's armor so we can maybe kill him again.
Will of chaos.
Cassia, my dear. Can you break this? You can. You can also move to a way better position as well.
Battlefields are always drowned in
This
starlight.
fucking thing is really annoying me because I would like the camera to be the opposite direction, but I can't. She does a fuck ton of damage. Ooh. Oh, she can't hit it yet. Sure, just break that one. Voice of command to Argenta. And what is the... Bring it down. So that lets Argenta move again. She killed both of them. Now she can move. We run and gun. And we burn, baby, burn. And we dash over here.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, in case I can give someone an extra turn. Who? I guess Pascal? Since he's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's not ideal. And he's already injured too. Can I shoot that? No. Can I shoot him? Yes. Can it miss? Most certainly. Reduce the damage to that fucker. And oh, I can shoot again! And again! Oh, let's shoot at that. Actually, yeah, sure. Hell yeah. Okay, now her turn is over. Now, Avalard. Over here. Can you charge? There. Yes. Looks like it. Sword enemy. So we do extra damage and shit. Smack with our shield. He parried! How dare! We get Tengi. Yeah, let's kill her. Let's buff Avalard. Analyze that fucker. Very good. Oh, actually, she can... Let's move, say, here? Get out of here. Oh my god, come on. Sure, throw a grenade. And it killed. And it can still attack. So let's shoot this thing. Oh my god, it's not dead. And reload our flamethrower. Sure. Sure, move this way. Wait, no, screaming. Oh my god, that did no damage. I should have sapped it instead of screaming at it. Turns out screaming at metal, not effective. I can blind them though. And I can give myself some dodge. Hopefully be safer. Shoot that. There we go. Analyze to this. Now I just need Cassie to move here. Oh, we're almost done. Break that thing. I don't see another one at least. And now Avlard. Actually, you can come here and just... What the fuck? And just charge. Good shit. Slam! Actually, sword enemy. Shield slam!
At your back and I took care
Holy
of this
shit!
one.
Yes! Precise last pistol. Interesting. Not bad. In the Noble Sword, on a hit, this sword's attack inflicts the disturbed effect on a target for two rounds. If the target of the attack is already suffering from the disturbed effect, the attack deals an additional +4 damage to this target. Abelard might like that. Oh. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Winterscale, half Coronas. Really pleased to make your acquaintance. On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Europe 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted to see such rare colors in my home. Now, however, his colors are darkening, twisting from pain and bitterness. We must help, Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul, for he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less. Lady Cassia, I presume, the sacred child of House Orselio. How disgraceful it is. On the day we finally meet, I find myself not at my best. There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similarly dreadful and tragic circumstances. What have they done to you? Ah, the warden, my friend. I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. Finish him off. I cannot be certain that you are infected with this corruption. Oh, I will not be doing that. Hmm. I must take my leave. I will see to it that assistance is provided to you and yours. I must take my leave. Your pilot will take you to Governor Medina. He nods, giving into oblivion. Okay. So give that sword to Abelard. God, there's so many swords I want you to have, fucker. Oh, this +6 damage for Abelard, even better. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Are you fucking kidding me? Hell yeah. Oh, it actually looks like the sword from my portrait. I don't know how I can make him bigger here. No! Finishing him is dogmatic. We're not dogmatic.
I tread a path unexplored.
We are heretics. We will do other evil things, but we can't do all the evil things, because some of the evil things mean that we have to be religious, and we're not. Praise the Chaos Gods. um... Do you have anything else to say? Until our next meeting, Lord Von Valencius, I require some time alone with my thoughts. Huh. Oh my god. Oh, I thought they were naked for a second. Oh my god. Okay, that's just the torso. I thought they, like, staked them through the chest and also staked them on the other guy's something from the angle. It looked very gay. Which is fine. It's just a bit gruesome because of the stake through the chest, not anything else. Oi! We reached the max operative level. Slam! Match! No! Too late. Yeah, just the armor stuff, sure. Avalard. Attack steal bonus, do the extra movement. No attacks of opportunity. Oh, sure, yeah, I would like him to be mobile. Mobile tanks are dope. She also gets this. Doesn't matter because we won't ever use those. She also doesn't super matter. Sure, get fire rate. You get this one. Sure. Cassia, whatever. I mean, she does use this one. Ooh, this is great to give to a buffer. You can do a huge round of buffs. Okay. I think it will get us to the front of the ship, and we'll finish there. And then we will start
Powers
next stream
unseen
tomorrow by
uncover
finishing
my path.
this whole plotline and moving on to chapter 2. Probably feels like. Your lordship, the rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he all right? Uh, he's alive, but badly wounded. I recommend that he be taken to Riket Menoris for treatment as soon as possible. It will be done. Thank you for letting me know, your lordship. Cool. Good progress. We got another companion. We stopped an insurgency in a navigator ship. Chapter 2, The Bankruptcy of the Rogue Trader. Oh my god, Agent, you lurky little shit. How dare you? Unless you just came in, which is unfortunate. What hi, hope you're doing well, Agent. No, thank you for hanging out, Geek. Lurking today. That's okay, don't worry about it. I'm just joking. But yeah, next episode we should be getting our new permanent companion, Solomorn. Because as a matter of fact, they kind of took a little peep at what the new patch was, the 1.4.1, which 1.4 was the patch for the DLC that just came out. And it was basically, I read that it's at the end of chapter 1, you're able to get Solomorn, which apparently otherwise, before you had to get him somewhere in chapter 2? Probably very early chapter 2. But they were like, you can get him a bit earlier. So, very excited. We'll probably get him and put him into the team straight away. And we'll get the Mastiff. We'll get the Doge. We'll be able to fight with the Doge. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. And something else great for progress. we completed the whole thingy, the whole archetype. So next time we level up, we'll get to pick one of the greater archetypes. Which means I will also get a pet. I will get a psychic eagle that will help me use my abilities and shit. I don't understand how it works because it's the first time playing Overseer. But from what I've read, it's pretty cool. Avalar will get way tankier. Idira, I actually don't know what Idira will do. I might not do Overseer for her because I don't want a trillion pets. Maybe Assassin? And Pascal will be a grand strategist, I decided, which is very cool. But yeah, lots and lots of progress. We stopped a prison riot. A lot of cool things. Same here. Just like Peacemaker. Yep. Sure. Basically. Not wrong. Where's my music? God damn it! So many things popping up at once. There we go. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Very excited for tomorrow. We'll hopefully finish chapter 1, get another companion, which means we'll have only one companion I want to get rid of, which would be Argenta. Or actually, we might remove Argenta and keep Cassia and then get rid of Cassia later. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably get rid of Cassia, though. Because she does not fuck with us too much. We were a bit too far forward. But yeah. Should be back tomorrow, should be back Wednesday. Possibly Friday. Depending on boys and stuff. Or maybe we'll do tomorrow and then take Wednesday off and then do Friday. I feel like that would make more sense if Throw is annoying. We'll see. Anywho, take care. See y'all soon. And play Death Stranding if you haven't. It's great. I just got the platinum, so I will start playing Metal Gear Solid 5 because I cannot get enough Kojima, baby. I've pretty much 100%ed both Death Strandings in a row, and I can't get enough open world Kojima. Let's go, boy!